Facebook. A lot of stuff talking today. Hi, PJ. Lot of stuff. We're going to specifically be talking about my quest for pain relief, non narcotic pain relief, and the use of medical marijuana and how. Let's see how it affects the symptoms like spasticity, chronic pain, where it's due to demyelination. That's phantom pain, where we feel like we have the flu. Hi, Daria. So this is so I wanna talk a little bit about that today. Let's see. Okay, now many of you know that I decided to take a hiatus without taking narcotics. I have enough narcotics that I can do 6 months of not doing any medical marijuana and go back to the clinic. It's not a big deal. But what I decided to do was apply for my medical marijuana card in the state of Maryland, get a prescription, and talk to the nurse and decide what would help my symptoms. All right, all right, first of all, what we need to know is that these medical marijuana suppliers or cannabis stores, they're in the business to sell as much product as you can. So they decided that we were going to go very low. We're going to start low and find out what. Hi, Sarah. What doesn't work? Hi, Dennis. What doesn't work? Right. So what they knew I didn't want to feel high. So what did they do? I'll tell you what they did. They gave me for nighttime relaxing pills, which are high. 100. Let me see. 100 milligrams. So it's 95 milligrams of CBD oil and 5 milligrams of THC. So that was supposed to relax. You're supposed to take that at night to relax you. I've discovered that it doesn't relax me anymore. Actually, the MS is the great relaxer. It's like, yeah, take a chill. No, I don't want to relax. You understand, people don't know what it's like to be forced to relax until they've had MS. We watched a program the other night where it was like in the 70s and they were early 80s and they were all scrambling to get Quaaludes. It's like, oh my gosh. You know how relaxed you are on a tranquilizer? You know how you just, well, take enough tranquilizers and you don't feel like getting up. Okay. So, continuing on that, I didn't want to get high. This is 18 in 1, unflavored CBD oil drops, and it's supposed to build up in your system. So I understand that it doesn't work right away. All right, 4 days with me, that wasn't good enough, right? It wasn't good enough. So those, and then the gummies. I've got the gummies right here, right here. I've got so much. All right, gummies. The gummies are 19.3 CBD and 2 milligrams of THC. Now, what I learned, hi Jim, what I learned is that, okay, I went down. Before I talk about what I learned, hi Jane, what I went down yesterday after physical therapy. Anyway, I went down after physical therapy. My urology appointment. Then I came up 95, or yeah, no, up 95. And I went to the dispensary and I walked in. I said, all right, you guys get $100 from me on the stuff that doesn't get me high. But I'll tell you what, uh, you get another $100 from me because I'm about to quit this whole experiment. She wanted me, the nurse wanted me to not, to do the CBD oil, which is an anti-inflammatory. But I'll tell you what, uh, not me, not me. So I walked in and I laid my paraphernalia down and I said, I am in pain and it's 4 o'clock. It's too late for me to take a narcotic because it'll interfere with my sleep. I want you to sell me something right now that I can walk outside this store and get without pain. Well, then all of a sudden I look down on the counter and it says certain terpenoids in marijuana causes you to not have spasticity, to uplifting mood, to reduce anxiety. Even though I said I don't have anxiety, they actually have something in a terpenoid that reduces your hunger. Okay. So I looked at that spasticity for body relaxation, energetic. I'll tell you what, you get rid of my pain, and I have energy. Like, all right. So I said, give me something. All right. I was, you could tell I was in pain. This is what I got. All right. Okay. This here is it's called Shark Shot. Believe it or not, they sell this tincture or the the amount of uh, let me see, gosh, let me get my thoughts together. Terpenoline, or the amount of terpenoids that is good, that will reduce the pain, that will get directly to the pain. It's not psychoactive, so you don't have to be high in order to. Let me tell you something. It can only be uh, gotten in the body by smoking, whether you're smoking a joint or I mean, smoking a joint, or this here's a vape. This here is, I went right out. Hang on. Oh, all right. I'm trying to get that apart so you can see. But it's supposed to be really good. This here is a complete, uh, um, let's see, CBD oil for pain. And you're supposed, I don't know, I think that they got more money out of me. But what I discovered relieves a lot of the pain. This here doesn't make you smoking, believe it or not. This doesn't make you lightheaded or anything like that at all. It's good. That's good. That doesn't get you high. All right. This here doesn't get you high. Maybe a little lightheaded, but uh and I'll tell you, it's good with spasticity. It helps with the spasticity. Uh, that tincture. I don't. The tincture doesn't do. Yeah. You know what? The edibles apparently they don't have the terpenoids in it, And some of the terpenoids I'm going to read that are good is humulens. Uh, that is a terpenoid in that, let's see, that curbs your appetite. So it helps curb you not getting the munchies. All right. Carpholine is is an additive that uh, carpal relaxes spasticity. It's for people with MS. It's carpalline. Or what is uh, let's see, limonene is uplifting. Let's see. Anyway, there's just a lot. Good morning. Cheryl says good morning to everyone. The tincture, I've discovered that eating any of this stuff or taking any of these orals in the limoncello or whatever, or you know what? It leaves a yucky film on my tongue that I can't get off. But dairy, let me see. You know what? It's interesting you said that, Daria. Speak to your bud tender. And I talk to, the difference is when I talk to the nurse is like, well, I don't want you, I want you to get in bed so you're not dizzy and you take the relaxing pills. Well, I'm in bed and I'm popping the relaxing pills like M&M's. I'm like, I'm not relaxed. This is supposed to promote sleeping. It didn't. And it's a CBD uh, where it's 90% CBD and 5% THC. And the idea is that the THC is supposed to improve make it work, make the CBD work, superpower, supercharge it. But I was told by the expert there or the salesperson that the only smoking it can you get the terpenoids that are going to really help our symptoms. So, give you an idea, I wasn't going to walk outside and, you know, outside the clinic and lean up against the wall and no, no. So, I got home and I had my little brown paper bag of paraphernalia because I'm doing this a college try. I'm doing this, all right? I was in so much pain, I couldn't wait to run out. I ran outside and let me show you. I took a hit of this and I discovered that I don't smoke. So, you know, throwing that my virgin lungs was not, uh, not going to work. All right. Okay, for some reason, all right, I got to get my teeth involved in that one, and then I smoke this. All right, I smoke this, and you have to introduce it very, very, very slowly because I've got virgin lungs. I don't smoke. I even yeah did, but that is doesn't make you high. You see, I can't believe I did that in my house. And there's like smoke going up. But anyway, this here got rid of my pain quick, and it's the chronic pain. The chronic pain. The only thing is, it got rid of that flu-like achy joint pain. As awesome as that is, it only lasts for like 2 hours. So I sat on the couch at 6 o'clock and I wasn't in pain. And then all of a sudden, 9 o'clock, because I'm used to a narcotic lasting 5 or 6 hours, and I won't take it after noon. So, and if I'm doing this stuff, then I've got to give it a shot. So I wasn't taking. I wasn't taking that until the pain returned. And I said, Brian went to bed, and at 9 o'clock, I sat there and I thought, you know what? I am going to keep doing this until I feel no pain. Well, guess what? I did it from 9, occasionally like a partial hit because I can't do what people do. So I did that, and I sat there. I got in bed with my book. Uh, Let me tell you something. Because I didn't have pain, I didn't want to go to sleep. Oh my gosh. It's not that it gave me energy. It's I felt good enough to do something. And that alone makes me think this experiment is a success. Uh, Only when I didn't go to the nurse, I went to the personal expert or the bud expert, if you will. And uh, you know what? Hi, April. Hi, Frank. I just haven't been able to. What's it? All right. Oh. You know what? Okay, you guys are giving doesn't work for me. The problem is that they the gummies don't have the complete terpenoids that many of us need. Okay, and Cheryl sharing that she's doing it again. All right. April suggests that you get a stronger one, or a tincture, or a flower. The flower is something you smoke. Again, I don't like smoking. I just don't like smoking. But there is. I don't want to light a joint. I just that here, even though it doesn't get you high, I like that. It relieves the pain, but this here is you smoking. That's smoking. Taking a little bit of a vape, it's all right, but I prefer not. There's something creepy about, in my opinion, about those of us who hide around the corner and smoke. No, there's something creepy about that. Uh, um, so I would rather do this here is a vape, vape. All right. Oh wait, no, that. Yeah, like this CBD oil. That's what it's a tincture. Tincture. Uh, Also, you have. I'm sorry, the CBD. All right, gummies. All right. I know it's backwards. All right. This here are the joints. Shark Shock, it's called. It is, yeah. Anyway, this here's the vape. All right. You know what? I was desperate, and that's true. And Jane says you got to make a choice, and we do. Is it do I take narcotics? What are the side effects of narcotics? When it wears off, you get agitated. You tend to get agitated. It causes constipation. Uh, Narcotics. I'll tell you, it just when it wears off, you're sometimes you crash. You get so tired, and it really aggravates that. Uh, you know what? April, it's not that I got a lot of shit. They should fund me for being an advertisement for this stuff. But the first time, remember, I was going to do this because I just didn't want to be high. And I said that, don't you guys get me high. And they gave me $100 worth of CBD oil in combination with really low THC oral stuff. So the second time I went back, I spent another $100, um, and I went back after 5 days, and I made it very clear. I don't care if you guys get me as high as a kite. When I get home, I need to be out of this pain. I mean, it was like I was hitting a level 8, level. I just at the end of the night, I'm not at the end of the night. I say 3 o'clock on. It can be bad. It can, yeah. It just, yeah. So, but that's me. Everybody's got their own program. So anyway, this is what I did for you guys. All right. At least that's my excuse. I'm supposed to Andy up. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, there is. They sold me. This is a complete concentrated CBD oil. It's like tar. And what you're supposed to do is put it on. I'll put a drop on. Every once in a while. I drop what I showed you. Vaping. This here is vaping. All right, that's vaping. That's so you do a little hit of that. And I'm not going to do it now because I'm not going to do it. All right, this here is the complete CBD oil. It's like tar, and what you're supposed to do is put it like little drop cookies. Do you remember the candy dots? Well, you make little dots, and you're supposed to have one of these dots a day, and they say it's full spectrum. I don't know. I think it's just another way to get $30 out of your pocket. But I'm a cynic. Remember, I'm a cynic. So, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Uh, all right. First of all, I would say that yeah, the vape in anything that you inhale lasts about 2 hours. This is what they say. The edibles, like here's a gummy. The edibles last between 4 hours and 6 hours. The tinctures, I think the tinctures last the longest. It But again, tinctures get a funny taste in my mouth. Actually, all these edibles do. I don't know what they put in it, but they must put McDonald's burger oil in it. If something gets on your tongue that I'm telling you, Listerine doesn't get off. Bad, bad. Ugh. Anyway, all right, all right. Dots last. So April, you have experience with doing that dot thing, or hi Nikki. How long does the dots last? Oh, I see. apparently they can last 3 months. But if you take, it depends how often you take it, but it's good. The reason why we want to get a high amount of CBD oil in our bodies or these levels is because that is the anti-inflammatory painkillers that we ingest. This is what has been explained to me. Um, Again, we're supposed to maintain a level after a while. I think it works like antidepressants where they tell you you're not going to feel better for 2 weeks. So I think that after a while your body starts reacting to that. So I think that the anti-inflammatory uh, results really help. Uh, but for the all right, for immediate pain relief, with me my all right. Let's see. I'm trying to read to you, but I can't do it. All right, so okay, so pure CBD oil was not working for you, April. Sorry about that. So it wasn't working for April. Uh, okay, question. Do I seem spacey or just not like not as hyper? Yeah, well, that was the idea, that I not take pain medications. Instead, I'm doing this. By the way, you can't take pain medication. So you go back to get your pain medication, and they make you pee in a cup. It's oh, our April, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that. April's saying nice things. Okay, so all right, we did the CBD physical. I wanted to talk about physical therapy. All right, uh, for those of us, I'm telling you what, side lunges. We're supposed to do side lunges and pull our legs back. All right, the side lunges. It's called knee. You can kneel. All right, put your weight over one side and pull that up. All right, but I got a whole list of physical therapy. All right, so let's see. Tim Richards talks about see getting the munchies, and let me tell you what is in there that we covered that. You have to look for something that has hang on high levels of humulene. Humulene. If it has the high levels of humulene in it, that's anti-munchie additive. It's the part that will help you curb your appetite. Humulene. All right. No, you know what? No, I can't take or I will not take the pain medication while I'm doing this and doing the CBD and the medical marijuana, uh, because I can't take it in the evening without the side effects, and I don't want to do that. Uh, that's in fact, I really need the pain killing uh, in the evening. It's as the day progresses, it's like a vice for me, where I'll walk around and it'll be pressing all day, and I can tolerate it. It's like a little bit of a pain in the butt, but all of a sudden, you lived with it for what, 8 hours, and you're like, no, I can't. I can't give it a break. It's like being in that vice, or being held in the full Nelson. Somebody's choking you off, and you're like, one, two, three. It's like, enough, enough. But this stuff really works. It works as far as relieving the pain. And Cheryl reminds us that there is a mix of CBD with pain ointment. There's topicals that early on with MS Frontiers medical chair, Steve, I think it was Steve, no, it was Jeff. Jeff was involved. There was a number of us a long time ago that did the CBD experiment, and this is before they got really good at figuring out what helped. And the only thing, nobody saw results with the CBD internalized. Uh, we got robbed. We thought we spent a lot of money on this non-scientific experiment. So what we did is we tried it, and then we also rubbed it on. We have all felt better rubbing it on. All of us got something out of the topicals. So Cheryl's talking about taking the tincture didn't work for her either. Now there's Voltrex, which is it is in like a anti-inflammatory acetaminophen. No, it's not acetaminophen. It's like Advil, ibuprofen. It's an NSAID, for your body. But anyway, for the topic, it really works. But I've discovered I've used that, and then I used some CBD roll that my girlfriend gave me for my birthday, and it works. That works just as well. So, so what are you talking about, Trex? Is it true? That's true, but that CBD oil roll-on really seems to work. So as far as arthritis or rotator cuff, I like that. Uh, let's see. All right. So, hi Audrey. So do me a favor, Cheryl. Talk about what topical you're talking about. So she's doing that, and I've discovered that I needed to go up on THC. So let me see. It doesn't say. It says, yeah, CBD is 3%, THC is 0.16, and THCA is 7.8. Penrix is the best. All right. Penrix. Does anybody know what Penrix is? We got a recommendation for a topical. Is pen Rex. All right. So I've got to Penrix inflammation formula. All right. Okay. It is Penrix joint and muscle repair. It is, all right, let's see, arnica, vitamin B, MSM, I'll tell you. But it looks like it's nerve management and let's see, whole body. Arnica, MSM, for you acne. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's on Amazon. It has a rating of yeah. All right, let me see. 74% of people love it. Uh, Ingredients. This is product smell. Anyway, it looks good. Guess. Let me see here. It's $24.95 on Amazon if you have Prime. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Uh, we did the physical therapy. We're talking about spasticity. Did any of this stuff help me sleep? No. Well, that's not true. I wasn't, I don't know. I guess I don't remember it, which means that I must have slept. But I also took a melatonin it's supply chain. But yeah, everything's going up in prices. Eggs are going up in prices. Um, anyway, everything's going up. But hi, Elizabeth. Okay, so we talked about let me see, the different strains that are supposed to help with the CBD or the medical marijuana. Uh, uh, Apparently, we can only get all the strains that really help us with our symptoms. And uh, thank you. Um, is if we smoke it, if we take these cannabis or these, excuse me, CBD oil, or it's not full spectrum. So apparently, only through the smoke can you get the let's see, cannabinoids you need, or terpenes. They're called terpenes. Okay, so there is. I wish I took a picture of that. Because it really said it all. What? I'm gonna get a chart. I'm thinking what I need to do. So, hi, Davina. Uh, hi, Elizabeth. So, what we're talking about is, all right, spasticity. Did it work on my spasticity? Yeah. Um, I didn't. Yes, it did. Let me see. Did it defrost my leg? I think it did early on, but the longer I was on it, the more I had to rely on baclofen. Remember, baclofen lasts 6 hours in your system. So if you need immediate spasticity relief, smoking it will is the quickest way to get it into your body. I don't know. They want us all to walk around like with a joint. I don't know. So spasticity, did it put me to sleep? I needed melatonin for that. Let's see. I have to consistently switch this up the strain I'm using, or my brain gets. What? with a pen. All right. What do you do? How do I know what is working for you? Because Elizabeth is saying that she uses a flower with a vape pen, and she has to constantly switch up the strain I'm using, or her brain gets used to it. So what strain did you start off with? And it really helps because you, I'm learning this stuff, and all right, I'm just learning this stuff, and we need teachers. Now, the nurse that I talked about, she's willing to come on and give us a little bit of a speech on this stuff, but to be honest, she's overwhelming. It's like, it's too much stuff. We people with MS don't work well like that. Um, all right, so YouTube, you guys are not commenting. All right, so let's see. Yeah, in indica is best to relax when having spasticity. Yeah, indica. My problem is that sativa is the strain that helps motivate you. But the problem is that it just, I think it would, I haven't tried it. I was going to say, I'm afraid it would cause me to be more pain. You know what, Frank? That is a fantastic question. Frank asks, will smoking damage your lungs? You know, uh, you know what? That's a fat boy. I'll tell you, you come down to Maryland, there's sapia all over the place. Federally, none of this medical marijuana is approved. It's only approved through state government. So if your state government voted for it to be approved, Arkansas, Illinois, Michigan, Colorado, California, Maryland, uh, I don't, I need to Google where it is legal. In the, what? I can do that right now. Okay, what? All right, now let me tell you this. What? Here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. State legal. All right, legal. All right. Okay. All right. So Arizona, it's legal. Oh, uh, Arkansas, it's only. All right. Let me back up. Arizona, it's recreational. Is you're allowed to do that. In Arkansas, for medical use only. Now, for California, uh, it's legal right across the board. Colorado, legal. All right, let me see. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm looking at the map. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, New York, Rhode Island, New Jersey, uh, let's see, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Kentucky. Delaware, Ohio. These are all areas that are either legal. Well, they're all legal for medical use. All right. Let's see. We're looking at what is that? Oh, Alabama. And no, yeah, Alabama. Uh, Also, Florida, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma. It's not, Missouri, Illinois. Let's see, Wisconsin, North Dakota, South Dakota, uh, um, Minnesota. Let's see, Washington State, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and Colorado, Hawaii, and Alaska. Oh my gosh, I I named it all, but for recreational use, yeah, it's many places, many places. All right, all right, let's see. All right, so my MS told me not to smoke. Yeah, Frank, I would say, anytime you put smoke in your lungs, it's bad. But I'll tell you what, uh, it's a lesser evil. Do narcotics uh, in your liver, in your kidneys, how it affects your brain, how it affects your pain receptors, your serotonin, how it affects your digestive system. These, it's what's the lesser evil. With everything, there's a risk reward. I think that maybe there is a edible that's higher in teach. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm learning this with all of you guys. So, uh, uh, let's see. Stacy's with us. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Stacy. Looks like all the combo is on. Yeah, yeah, it is, Dennis. Uh, uh, but you know what? We've got. Let's see, and I didn't even share this. All right, so let's see here. Well, is it legal? Oh, just told you. All right, legality in Alabama. Oh, wait, state. Right. It's legal for medical use in Alabama. What you have to do is, okay, what you have to do is contact Cannabis in Alabama. Look at the state government and apply for a license. It is it's not legal in Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. What's next to Tennessee? North Carolina. Oh, Georgia. Excuse me. Uh, Below North Carolina and Georgia. It's not legal in Idaho, Wyoming. Oh, I can't. Kansas, it's not. You know what? I'm looking in the map and I'm trying to. uh, give you, let's see, it's illegal, let's see, medical use, it's legal in Arkansas. Let's see, Connecticut, it's legal. Uh, Florida, medical use only. Georgia, Hawaii. Uh, let's see. Ooh, Idaho, no, don't. Yeah, it's not legal. Ooh. All right, Illinois. All right, Ali. Let's see. Iowa. No, it is Kansas. There's rules in some of these states that you'd have to look up, and what you have to do is find out whether uh, you know what, these are old. Some of these are old articles too. The Find out what the laws in your state are, and you do that by going directly to their website. Uh, all right, Missouri. All right, Dennis. It's legal for medical, uh, but it's not wink wink. Anybody can get a card. My friend lives medical here. Restful sleep. It's terrific for pain. Okay, so you Ohio. Rihanna says take talking about the prescription for Sativex and the available, and you can. Um, all right, so there I showed a lot of combinations of the medical marijuana. Uh, so what we'll do is we can either go back and list that again, or I'll just, you know what, yeah, what I'm gonna have to do is, oh, that's, let me see, it's, I might be able to tell. It doesn't say. And it's got that. So I'll tell you what, Cheryl. Let's personal message. Okay. So I'll tell you what. I think if you go down and you discuss your issue, uh, again, medical marijuana is used for people with seizures, and you can get it without getting high, which is that's good. Anxiety disorders, uh, people with chronic pain, uh, people who have depression. Uh, just there is, because there is something. It's limoncello is what. Oh no, that's a that's something else. Uh, so anyway, there is things that will help motivate you. There's things that will help relax you. Things for insomnia that'll help you sleep. There's so much. And again, when we go into the dispensary, and I'll tell you what, this is the best way to get certified. Go to a dispensary, walk in. I mean, it doesn't matter. Medical marijuana cards are available for so many different issues. So if you go into a dispensary, sit down and look at the guy behind the counter and say, "How do I get one of these cards?" And I'm telling you, just plan on sitting there for about 2 hours and then doing everything. Because it's in your state. And they'll say, okay, this is what you have to do. First of all, you got to apply for the state. So I quick did that, $50, and then now you need to get a doctor to prescribe it for you. You know, it's a racket. It is racket. Then so after you spend 202 about $200 to get all your ducks in order, right? Then you have the privilege of being able to spend another $100 or $200 to get the stuff. I'll tell you what, it's cheaper to be on narcotics, uh, but it's not as good for your body. So, uh, hi Joseph. Anyway, so we're talking about medical marijuana and how it is effective for everybody. And I didn't realize that. You know, Joseph, I don't like getting high anymore because remember, you know how it makes you feel like for me it makes you think the same thing over and over and over again. Well, it's called perseveration. Well, before I smoke it thinking that this got to relieve my pain, and next thing I know is that, oh my gosh, my eyelashes hurt. Oh my god, I need a massage. I just feel like crud. So it's bad, bad, bad. So I went down and I told them I got my medical marijuana card, and I told them I don't want to be high because I don't want to focus on the pain. Well, what they did is they gave me something so high in CBD oil, it didn't relieve my pain. So after about 5 days of me trying it, I went down to the dispensary, and I said, this was yesterday. I walked in and I said, all right, you guys got $100 from me. I need emergency painkiller. I don't care the combination of THC. I don't even care about getting high. I don't want the munchies, and I want this pain gone. So what they did is they gave me a vape. They gave me a couple of joints of combinations that will not get you high. Uh, but I don't smoke. So you go and you light this joint. You do the vape. You pull this out, and you're with when you got virgin lungs, you end up coughing. So I was told how to take a little bit of that, and fast forward, start from the end. It worked. It worked. It got me out of pain straight away. It is, I'd say, within 2 minutes. Smoking, one is a little higher in THC, the other one is lower. One, you don't have munchies at all because it's got the humulene terpenoid in it, and the terpenoids are uh, what helps us. They're what relieves specific specific things, problems we're having, symptoms. Uh, to give you an idea, let's see, carifalene. Carifalene is great for MS. It's the spasticity. It breaks the spasticity. Let me see. There's another one here that is for, just allows you to be relaxed, which is good for we hyper people, naturally hyper people. Anyway, it's the top of the hour, and thank you all for dealing with me. All right. Uh, Thank you for participating. Let's see, one more question. for measured dose because it only gives measured doses. All right. The name of the vape is it just Prism. I think it's Prism. I think it's called Prism. High CB. It's a hybrid. 500 milligram cartridge or yeah cartridge. So but anyway, I like it. I like it. It gets rid of the pain. That's good. It's good. Anyway, love you all. Please follow me if you want to see these videos on Tuesday and Thursday. Forgive me for being a little I was less sharp as I like to be. I think it's because I was doing the spacier one. The other one doesn't get you high at all. And so my hyperactivity really works on this channel. But anyway, please subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook. And God bless you all. Thank you for attending. And let me pray us out. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for everybody who's here. May my words be lucent and enough to give them comfort that they need. And thank you so much. In Jesus' name, I give thanks. Amen. What I'd like you all to do is remember go to msfrontiers.org and look at the resources we have for you. God bless you, and I'll talk to you on Tuesday. Bye.